Hello lovely people and welcome to the second last day of our Build Your Handstand 30-day challenge. It's almost done. I'm now in the next 2 sessions just preparing you for your departure into the self-practice handstand training world. Let's start with our warm-up. Let's start today's warm-up on the floor, already in a 4-point position. And from here, let's spread the fingers really, really wide. Rotate the insides of the elbows to the front and sit back on your heels, really elevating the shoulders up to the ears as much as possible. So this should create a nice, pleasant sensation of length in the shoulder. And then round the back as you come to the front, coming further than the shoulders, drawing the stomach in towards this, further than the wrists, and rounding the back. So in the entire back and forth movement here, keep a core engagement. Sit back on the heels and really reach to the front as much as possible here with the hands elevating the shoulders. Now keep the stomach pulled in and keep the curve in your back. Rotate the insides of the elbows to the front. Come a bit further than the wrists. Push firmly into the floor. Re-engage the stomach, pull it towards the spine. Sit back on the heels and elevate the shoulders. Round, come further to the front. And sit back on your heels. Come further to the front and now step your hands one full length of your hands further to the front. And now, but keep the knees the same distance apart. Sit back on your heels, and this time the shoulder opening stretch will be a little bit stronger. See how far you can get. Maybe this is where you stop. Maybe you can go a little bit lower. So this is a mix between elevating the shoulders and the shoulder opening stretches that we've been doing. And the main focus here is on length. And then already pull the stomach in towards the spine here. Re-engage everything and see how far you can take this into a diagonal here, really firmly still pushing into the floor, not allowing the chest to drop. Turn the insides of the elbows to the front and push the fingers into the floor. And this should, you should feel this in your core. Your core has to work quite hard here, keeping the hips from dropping down once you are in a diagonal. And then bring it back, sit back on the heels, really reach towards the front. Really reach it as much as possible. And come into a diagonal here. One more time, reach. And diagonal. Don't allow the chest and shoulders to sink in. Keep them activated. Keep the core activated. And from here now, step one leg into a plank position and then the other into a plank position. Flatness across the upper back. Hold it here with me for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring the knees down to the floor. Sit back on the heels. Length. Let's repeat this twice. Come to the front, into a diagonal. Really flatten the upper back, push the shoulders into the floor. One leg and then the other leg. Step into a plank position, pull the stomach in towards the spine. Hold it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Knees down to the floor. Sit back on the heels. And last time, come to the front. Don't allow the chest to drop. Keep the flatness across the upper back already. Step one leg and then the other to a plank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring the knees down to the floor. Left leg steps in between the hands. A lunge position adjusted to where it's most comfortable for you. And remember, it's length before you deepen. Draw the knee further front to first create length, and then the hips come further towards the floor. And then straighten the front leg. Same thing. First create length, and then come a little bit closer to the legs, to the one leg, or both legs, whichever way you want to think about it. Bring the left leg back to the 4-point position. Right leg steps in between the hands. Find your lunge. Knees draw to the front. Front knee draws to the front, and then you deepen the stretch. First create length, then deepen the stretch. Straighten the front leg. First create length in the spine, and then come a bit closer to the leg. Okay, great. And bring the leg back here. Sit back on the heels. Let's push up onto the fingertips for 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Great. Come back to, let's meet here lying on your back. And palms face the ceiling. Draw the shoulder blades off the floor. One knee up and the other. Press the legs together and then move the feet a little bit further away from you. And then bring the hands up to the knees here. Hold it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Bring everything down to the floor. And deep in breath and breathe out. Let's just do that again one more time. The palms face the ceiling. Shoulder blades peel off the floor. One knee comes up, the other. Press the legs together, move the feet further away. Hands come up to your knees for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And bring everything down. Okay, great. And turn around. Here, come back to the 4-point position. From this 4-point position, let's push up into a mini handstand. Here, really high up. The hips are high, shoulders are elevated, elbows are straight. Look in between the fingers. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And heels come to the floor and we come into a squat. Reach to the front. Let's bend and straighten 3 times, using the weight of the head here to deepen the stretch as you now straighten the legs. And bend. And straighten. And bend. And straighten. And bend. Knees float back to the floor. Let's do 2 15-second holds with yours in a mini handstand and with the straight leg behind you as high as possible. Really make sure you try to push up with the leg towards the ceiling as much as possible. Push up into the mini handstand. Left leg steps into the center. Right leg is behind you. Look at your right knee. Is it straight? Straighten it. Point your toe. Now look back in between the thumbs. Lift the leg. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and change legs. Right leg comes to the center, left leg is behind you. You're pushed up onto the toe of the right leg. Look at your left knee. Straighten it. Point the left toe. Look back in between the thumbs. Lift the leg. Lift it high, high, high for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Bring the leg down. From here now bend the knees and roll up to standing. Stay here and consciously draw the stomach in towards the spine. Now lift the arms in front of you, look at your elbows, lock them, flex the hands. Now lift the arms up above the head. Check, are they shoulder width apart? Now elevate the shoulders, keep that core engagement. Push up to your ears as much as possible. Let's hold it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and release the arms down. Okay, great. Quick and swift warm up. Now you have 2 minutes for your own stretch, to drink some water, and then we meet against the wall for our handstand exercises. Let's start with our all-time favorite shoulder opening stretch here with the wall. Opening up the shoulder line. You know this one by now. Create length before you deepen the stretch. Come out of the stretch. Okay, great. Let's do 3 sets of 5. Only swing and jump. Remember, round the back, drive the back up. The leg swings up towards the ceiling and only to a 70-degree angle roundabout. So we're not touching the wall yet. Hands in position. And swing and jump. And swing and jump. Swing and jump. And swing and jump. And one more. And swing and jump. Okay, great. Let's in fact only do 2 sets. And roll the shoulders back for 1, 2, 3, to the front. 1, 2, 3. Okay. One more set. You can change legs if you like. Make sure the back leg is very straight. Look at your elbows. Are they straight? Look in between the fingers. And then push off for 1. And swing and jump. 2. And swing and jump. And swing and jump. And swing and jump. Okay, great. Come back up to standing. And push the shoulders front. Push them back. Front, back, front, back. Let us kick up against the wall. Close the second leg straight away. And then push off the wall with the foot. So let me show you. 1, 2, prop the foot up against the wall, come back down straight away, right? So that we have our exit route in place. Let's do this 3 times. And hands on the floor. Now really make sure that your shoulders are above the wrists, your back is round, your elbows are straight. The elbows have to stay straight the whole time. Look in between your hands. Bend and kick the leg back, close, and one leg against the wall, push yourself away. Okay, now really try to drive the leg up as much as possible, and you have to round the back. If you are trying to go up with the straight back, most likely you're gonna only hit the wall with your head, but your torso is not going to stack above the shoulders, and that's what we want. Torso above the shoulders. Okay, let's do this again. Hands on the floor, kick up and close. One leg propped up, push yourself away from the wall. Wonderful. One more time, the exact same thing. And hands on the floor, and swing and jump. 1, 2, and push yourself off the wall. Come back down safely. Wonderful. Okay, great. Now, let's try to stay up for 3 seconds. Don't think about it too much. It's the same thing. Only think about getting up there. I'll count to 3. Then we push against the wall, come back down. And that's it. And that will be the start of the endurance practice, building up how long you can hold the handstand against the wall, which will be the next step after this. Let's do this twice. So, hands on the floor, make sure the shoulders are above the wrists. Look in between the fingers, elbows are straight. And swing and jump for 1, 2, stay 1, 2, 3, and push off the wall, come back down. Fabulous. This was just your very first proper handstand against the wall. Let me know how this went for you. If you can do this, you are ready for all of the next steps, building strength against the wall and then eventually taking it into the freestanding handstand. Let's do this one more time. Hands on the floor. And really round the back, make sure the shoulders are above the wrists. And swing and jump and 1, 2, stay there for 1, 2, 3, and push off the wall, come back down. Fabulous, very, very nice. Excellent. So you see, it's very possible. It is a very different feeling once you are properly upside down and in a straight line. We're going to try and hold 4 seconds tomorrow, but for now, let's finish off with 2 mini handstand, halfway handstand holds against the wall, holding this time for 18 seconds again. And place the hands on the floor. One leg steps up, second leg steps up. And this time you can look at the wall, hold it here for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Step down 1, 2, and roll back up. Fantastic. Let's roll the shoulders back. Right, left, right, left, right, left, and breathe to the front. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Okay, great. One more time. Same thing. Hands on the floor. Step the left up, the right leg joins. You can look at the wall here, hold it for 1, 2, elevate the shoulders up to the ears. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, and step down 1, 2. Very nice. Wonderful. Okay, great. Let's just do a very, very quick cool down stretch. Big circles here, up above and behind, up above and behind, up above and behind, then to the front. Big circles. Okay, great. Let's finish the way we started in a 4-point position and sit back, reaching to the front with the shoulders. Really elevate the shoulders. Maybe this time already you want to just walk the hands a little bit further back to get the biggest sort of expansive feeling here in the shoulders that you can get. And then round the back. Come a little bit to the front here into a diagonal. Shoulders above the wrists or a bit further. Sit back on the heels. Reach to the front, create length in the shoulders. Curve the back, come to the front. One more time. Sit back, elevate the shoulders, curve the back a bit further than the wrists. Very nice. Now turn around, meet me here on the back. For one very last pancake relaxation exercise, as I call them, where you imagine that you are like soft pancake dough in a pan and you are spreading on the floor, flattening. And breathe in, deep in breath. And as you breathe out, imagine that the upper back is flattening against the floor. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, the lower back flattens more against the floor. Maybe you want to readjust the shoulders a little bit here now. And as you breathe in next time, now the entire back flattens against the floor. You can close your eyes here if you like. And try to release all tension into the floor. Tension in the neck, in the shoulders, forearms, fingers, lower back, middle back, upper back, core muscles. All of the work and the tension drops into the floor and below the floor, and enjoy this feeling of flatness against the floor. And stay here for as long as you like. I am going to finish the class by thanking you again for practicing with me, and I shall see you tomorrow for our very, very last session. Have a lovely day.